મોર્નિંગ ફ્રેન્ડ્સ. આજે સવારમાં સરસ પ્રાર્થના સાથે દિવસની શરૂઆત થઈ. ઇકરામ સાહેબનો સેશન પણ ઇન્ટરેસ્ટિંગ રહ્યો. અને આગળ વધતા આજે આપણે એક નવી એરો વિશે ચર્ચા કરવા જઈ રહ્યા છે. એરો છે 1018. વાંધો નહીં, મોડ્યુલ ઓર્ગેનાઇઝિંગ કરો પ્રોપર, કારણ કે મેં તમને પહેલા દિવસથી કીધું એ રીતે આપણે આજે કંઈક નવું કરીએ, પણ કંઈક એવું છે કે જે ચોક્કસ તમે તમારા વર્ગખંડમાં કરશો તો બાળકોને રસ પડશે. 1018 એ જે એલો છે એ એલો છે કે જેમાં સ્ટુડન્ટ પાર્ટિસિપેટ એન્ડ interact in classroom activities such as role play and dialogue. એટલે કે બાળક ક્લાસરૂમમાં જે એક્ટિવિટીઝ થાય એ પછી રોલ પ્લે હોય, ડાયલોગ ઇન્ટરેક્શન હોય, તો એમાં ભાગ લેતું થાય છે અને ઇન અ વે ઇન્ટરેક્ટ કરતું થાય છે. તો મને એવું થયું કે આ એલો માટે કંઈક એવું કરવામાં આવે કે જે ટોટલી પ્રેક્ટિકલ હોય અને બાળકો પણ જો એ એક્ટિવિટી ક્લાસરૂમમાં કરે તો પાર્ટિસિપેટ પણ કરે અને ઇન્ટરેક્ટ પણ કરે. ધોરણ 10માં આપણો એક લેસન છે, એક કોન્ફરન્સ છે, ટ્યુન અપ ઓટિંગ્સ. આજે આપણે આ કોન્ફરન્સનો ડેમો જોઈ રહ્યા છીએ. ડેમો એટલે એ ફિઝિકલ ક્વેશ્ચનની સાથે સાથે આપણી સાથે યુનિવર્સિટી ઓફ એડિનબર્ગથી ડોક્ટર.RAY ઓનલાઈન પણ જોડાવાના છે. એકાદ ક્વેશ્ચન એવો છે કે જેમાં પાર્ટિસિપન્ટ ક્વેશ્ચન અહીંયા આજે હાજર નથી, ક્યાંક બીજે છે, તો એ પણ ઓનલાઈન ક્વેશ્ચન છે. તો વધારે સમય ન લેતા આપણે આ કોન્ફરન્સનો લાઈવ ડેમો સ્ટાર્ટ કરીએ. અને આ કોન્ફરન્સમાં હું પોતે અનુજ ભટ્ટ એટલે કે એન્કરનો રોલ કરી રહ્યો છું. સો શેલ વી સ્ટાર્ટ?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Good morning, everybody. On behalf of ANUJ School, I, Anuj Bhatt, the coordinator of Career and Counseling Cell, welcome you all to this seminar. Bring out your best to counsel the students and their parents. We are happy to have with us on panel Dr.NASIR MANSURI. Will you please stand up, sir? He is a practicing clinical psychologist. Dr.Mrs.SHELAT, a prominent educationist in Gujarat. We have Dr.MANJU, SHROFF, a well-known dietitian, and we have Professor Ray MACKAY. He will be joining us online soon from University of Edinburgh. They will take your questions and solve your queries on study habits and preparing for exams. May I request the principal of our school, Mr. SUDHIR, to introduce and welcome our guest. Please, sir.
Honorable dignitaries, parents and students gathered here. Though it's winter now, many parents and students might be perspiring with the thought of exam approaching in March. It's observed that unanswered questions of the students and expectations of the parents not only lead to stress but also create apathy and boredom for studies. The purpose of the seminar is to guide parents and the students come out with the possible do's and don'ts during studies and exams. I am indeed happy to welcome Dr.NASIR MANSURI, a practicing clinical psychologist from Vadodara. Dr. MANSURI has been associated with Lotus Group of schools for 13 years and helps hundreds of students and parents every year. Dr.Mrs.SHELAT is an eminent educator, author and teacher trainer, and we are indeed fortunate to have her as one of the academic advisors to our school. It is truly said that special activities demand special food habits. There is a growing concern over what we eat these days. Many of you doubt that food habits has to do, you doubt that food with the study habits and performance in the exam. You will come to know some interesting facts while interacting with Dr.MANJU, a well-known dietitian. In today's globalized world, distance is hardly a barrier in communication. We have Professor Ray MACKAY online from University of Edinburgh, who may bring in his international experience with working with students and parents. I welcome you all, and without any further delay, I now invite students and parents to raise questions. Thank you.
I Bharat from Standard 10. Summarize?
Yes, please.
Hello.
Yes, you are audible, sir. Ask your question.
Hello, sir. I am Bharat from Standard 10.
Yes.
My question is Dr. Mansuri. I read almost 6 hours a day. In spite of this, I hardly remember anything at the end of the day. Even my mom gives me great tonic regularly. But how can I improve my retention?
Okay. Bharat, can you hear me properly?
Okay.
Yes, I think he is listening to me. So, dear Bharat, though you have raised these questions, but I am sure that this is not the problem of only you. I think a lot of students, thousands of students, I should say, are suffering from the same issue. They read a lot, but they hardly remember anything. So, let me ask you one question first. My question is to you also. Are you suffering with the same problem? Yes. Okay. So, Bharat, I think you might have heard a Chinese proverb which says, I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. And I do and I understand. Have you heard this proverb?
Yes, I don't understand that. Just tell me what should I do that I don't forget.
Okay. So see, Bharat, first I should say that there is no any fixed method of improving retention. There is not any fixed method that is helpful to improve our retention. However, you need to identify the way in which you learn. તમારે ખુદ પહેલા એ સમજી લેવું પડશે કે તમને કઈ મેથડ માફક આવે છે. Let me clarify. There are different learning styles. You learn by listening, writing, drawing flowcharts and diagrams, by discussing, by reflective thinking, and so on. You need to identify which style suits you the best for different subjects. For example, to write an essay, you brainstorm ideas and create a web, followed by arranging the ideas logically and constructing meaningful sentences. By doing so, you are adopting more than one style of learning that helps to remember for longer duration. That will help you in improving retention. And Bharat, now stop taking break tonics. They simply will not work anyways.
Okay, wow, that's sound great. I wasn't aware of it. Thank you, sir.
Hello, my name is Dr.Mrs.SHELAT. Hello, Dr.Mrs.SHELAT. Hi. I am Mrs.VIRAJ TRIVEDI and my daughter SHAKIL is in standard 9. She spends too much time in playing games and watching TV. And because of that, her study suffers. What would you advise her in this lecture?
Okay, very well question. I am very pleased with this question because this is the problem of today's generation. That students or children, our children, they are habituated of seeing movies or web series as well as television and playing games. They are more tempted towards it. So I like your question, but you know, total avoidance to get the solution of this problem, it's little bit hard. What we can do as a parents, first of all, we can set a timetable for our children and then we can go through it. This way you can make your children to do particular activities, to make him read different books, and I personally suggest that don't make your child that much avoidable in seeing movies or etc. because entertainment is also a part of life. And in the development of children, entertainment must be there so that he can inculcate so many different activities as well as he can learn so many things. Rather, parents should make sure that there is a balance between study and play arts. Games, music, entertainment, these are quite essential for physical and mental health. They help reduce stress and students can learn so many things through it. That's all.
Hello everyone, I am Mrs. SMITA. I am not sure who to ask this question because I am facing a different problem. My daughter seems to be enjoying her studies but hardly says anything on what happens at school and her studies. At present, we try to ask her so many times, but she avoids discussing the school at home. Please, dear.
I think we should consult Dr. MACKAY, as he must have faced similar questions from British parents back home. Dr. MACKAY, are you audible there? Yes, I think it is very well.
Thank you, Anuj. Thank you, Anuj. I hope I'm audible over there.
Yes, you are.
And yet, I like this question. If sharing is missing, both children and parents are responsible. Sharing is glue that binds a family together. Generally, adolescents at this age find unable to share details related to their lives. As parents, we must consider this and decide our response to their sharing. A negative response and preaching discourage children. A problem. Children must read the intention of parents. Not anything may lead to serious problems.
Thank you, Dr. Mackay, for your valuable time.
It's always a pleasure to interact with students and parents. Anuj, my best wishes to the students. Have a bright future ahead.
Thank you so much once again. Let's have next question from the students now. Somebody from students? Yes, please.
Sir, may I feel hungry right now because my parents don't allow me to eat what I enjoy.
I think this question is obviously for the dietitian. Dear, can you tell us what you enjoy eating the most? And tell your name, please.
My name is Priyanshi, and oh madam, I love pizza with double cheese. Light for daily with butter or cheese. Drink for burger, Chinese food. My favorite pastime is crunchy wafers with cold drinks. But my mom serves me hospital khana. Is there any relation between studies and the food I eat? I really wonder.
Oh, Priyanshi, you look really foodie. I love it like your spontaneity. Dear, yes, there is a direct relation between food you eat and activity of your brain via metabolism. Heavy food direct the blood flow the digestive system, resulting into slowing down of the brain activity. You must have felt sleepy, lazy and drowsy after eating heavy meals. Doesn't this affect your study? Ultimately, you require an active brain for study. Rather than going for fatty foods, prefer take to light and easy to digest food with enough of soup, juice, dal, milk, chas, lassi, etc. Eat raw vegetables and fruits a lot. Do not overeat. It's not good for health in long run. Remember, the students who eat light become bright.
Thank you.
Hello, Dr. Mansuri sir. I am Jatin Mahan. I read somewhere, tune up yourself for the board exam. Could you explain what it means?
Dear Jatin, you seem to be in 10th or 12th. You are quite worried about your exams. So tune up, this word refers to preparing your mind and body for a particular task. When it comes to tune up for examination, you need to know how your body and mind work in harmony. You should identify your strengths and weaknesses in the first place. Observe yourself for a week or two. Always remember that your strengths are your assets. Do not think much about your weaknesses. It is your strengths that will help you cope the exams. Secondly, your body and mind are tuned up to the school timetable before you receive board exam schedule. Once you receive the board exam schedule, prepare a new timetable based on your energy level. Identify the best time when your energy level is high. Try to match it with the time slot of examination. It is important to relax and tune up your body and mind. You may follow simple relaxation techniques like pranayama, yogasana, stretching, listening to light melodious music, taking a walk of about 10 to 15 minutes at a suitable time, or having a cup of green tea. And I know one of your favorites that is to play with tablas. You can even spend some time for talking to your friends and parents. I think children are not talking to their parents because they think that if we talk to our parents, the stress will double. So maintain a cheerful mood and don't work in frenzy. Wish you all the best for all your exams.
Thank you so much. Students, did you enjoy the program?
Yes.
This tells all. I think it's time to conclude the program. It's impossible to express our gratitude in words. However, I'm indeed thankful to all the guests who made it convenient to spare time for their busy schedule. I'm sure that not only students but parents also gained a lot. Hope we all members the tips given by experts and follow them as much as we can. Best wishes to all. And now, to conclude our session, I would like to welcome Mitul sir, who would come here and conclude the session with his views and feedbacks. Please, sir.
ખૂબ સરસ રીતે પાઠને રજૂ કરવામાં આવ્યો. હમણાં 2-3 દિવસ પહેલાં જ એક છોકરાએ પૂછ્યું કોન્ફરન્સ એટલે શું, અને આ કોન્ફરન્સનો ડેમોનો આઈડિયા આપણને મળ્યો. એકવાર જોરદાર તાળીઓ વિચાર માટે. ખૂબ સરસ રીતે પ્રેઝન્ટ કર્યું. પાર્ટિસિપન્ટે પણ એમના પ્રોબ્લેમ્સ સારી રીતે શેર કર્યા અને આ ડૉક્ટર્સની ટીમ એમની સમક્ષ બેઠી છે એટલે એ લોકોએ પણ સરસ મજાનું માર્ગદર્શન આપ્યું. અને સાથે સાથે સ્ટુડન્ટ્સની સાથે સાથે પેરેન્ટ્સને થોડું રિલેક્સેશન મળ્યું, કારણ કે આમાં પેરેન્ટ્સના વધારે પ્રશ્ન હતા. અને સૌથી મોટો પ્રશ્ન એવો હતો કે સ્ક્રીન ટાઈમ અને ફાસ્ટ ફૂડ. મોટો પ્રશ્ન સ્ક્રીન ટાઈમનો છે અને ગેમ્સ ને ટીવી ને મોબાઈલ એના પાછળનો આ જે પ્રશ્નો છે એ જોરદાર રીતે સરસ રીતે સમજાવ્યો. અને બાળકોને પણ એનાથી ફાયદો થાય અને પેરેન્ટ્સને પણ થાય. બીજો પ્રશ્ન સરસ મજાનો હતો ફૂડ. ફૂડી પીપલ લાઇક્સ ટુ ઇટ પીઝા અને જંક ફૂડ. આ બધું ખાઈને આપણી તબિયત બગડતી જાય અને એ બાબતે પણ સરસ મજાનો રિસ્પોન્સ આપણને મળ્યો. અને એક ગાય બે કટકા એવું થયું, કારણ કે 9મા ધોરણમાં પણ આવો એક પાઠ છે અને એનું નામ લગભગ એડોલેસન્ટ સ્પીક. એટલે બંને ધોરણના વિદ્યાર્થીઓને આપણે એક સાથે બેસાડીને જો આ કોન્ફરન્સ આયોજન કરીએ તો આખું માધ્યમિક વિભાગને ખબર પડી જાય કે કોન્ફરન્સ એટલે શું. પણ આ ટેકનિક સરસ મજાની જોરદાર એકવાર આ ગોઠવ્યું છે એના માટે ગ્રુપ આખી ટીમને ફરી એકવાર અભિનંદન. થેન્ક યુ વેરી મચ.
થેન્ક યુ સો મચ. વિડીયો કોન્ફરન્સ અહીંયા પૂરી થાય છે, હજુ સેશન આપણું ચાલુ છે અને મહેમાનો અહીંયા જ બેસી રહે. અમે તમને જોરદાર તાળીઓથી પહેલાં વિદાય કરીશું. પ્લીઝ. સૌ પાર્ટિસિપન્ટ્સનો આભાર. સાચું કહું તો મોટે ભાગે પાર્ટિસિપન્ટ્સ કોન્ફરન્સના એવા હતા કે જેમને અમે અહીંયા આવ્યા પછી જાણ કરી અને છતાં એ લોકો તરત જોડાઈ ગયા અને એમનો બહુબી રોલ ભજવ્યો. આપણા ઓનલાઈન જોડાયેલ મિત્રોનો પણ ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર, કારણ કે they also performed their duty wonderfully. મોહસિનભાઈનો ખાસ આભાર. મોહસિનભાઈ હોય ને તો આવું કંઈક ટેકનોલોજીને આપણે સાંકળી લેતી એક્ટિવિટી વિશે વિચારી શકાય. સો સ્પેશિયલ થેન્ક્સ ટુ મોહસિન સર એન્ડ હેવ અ બિગ હેન્ડ ફોર મોહસિન. હવે ક્લાસરૂમમાં આપણે આવું કરી શકીએ. સમસ્યા આવેલી કદાચ તમામ વાક્યો વિદ્યાર્થીઓ ન પણ સમજી શકે. એડિબલની ફ્લાઇટ લેન્ડ થાય છે